Dollar. Dirt and money, no soul. Had to go and get it, ain't no time to kick it. Got a stack and flip for my foes. Dollar. Please tell me you can hear me. Don't turn your back and don't neglect me. Just let me know if you need me. Dollar. Let me watch out for my partners. Keep my money long, get my team strong. Let me run away from my problems.
Yo, what's good, Original crew, man? We're back. Yo, new Kevin video. We have match the high school GPA to the person. Yo, this can be very, 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 very hard.
Yeah.
Especially
depending on like the questions, how y'all going to determine, you know what I'm saying? Because that could be so like random.
Yo, what would be fun? How about y'all try to guess our high school GPA? And before y'all try to guess, I'm just give y'all some accolades, right? We both graduated high school, and both have college degrees. I didn't want
two different high schools.
Two different colleges, but we both have college degrees. Mm-hmm. And you can go from there. You know what I'm saying? You'll never. It's gonna be.
I actually have. I cannot talk for some reason. I actually have said mine in a video like years ago.
For real?
Yeah, don't go through videos trying to find it. Of course,
we got too many. Videos. But I wanted, can anybody guess? Try to guess. Again, both have had career jobs as well. You know what I'm saying? Corporate jobs that requires. Have you ever had a job that requires a degree?
Yeah, when I was at the office.
Oh, it required a degree?
Not the one I just left from, but the
dentist.
The dentist.
Oh, you had to have a degree?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And I've had a job that required a college degree. The last job, you had to have a college degree.
Yeah, you had to. Yeah, I remember. I was just trying to think if it was somewhere else.
Now, the one that was making, $7,000 around, 2016, 2017, when I was making $7,000 a month. That one didn't require no college degree, but I was just goated at it. I was cold. And it was like pay as you go type job work. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But I was goated at it, y'all. The average person, $3,000 a month. Me, $7,000. And I was making so much money they fired me. That's another story for another time.
And people like, you lie. People ain't gonna fire. But it was.
Did I get fired for making too much money, C?
It was.
Literally, that's why I got fired. Because I was making so much money.
I was like, they really don't have any grounds.
I was cold, bruh. I was in the top ranks of the company. That's how. And
what I really think it was because you was making so much and you didn't want to move up.
They asked me. They asked me what I want to say a month before I got fired. They said, "Why don't you just become a man?" I said, "Man, I made more money than y'all. Why would I want to?"
Yeah, it was also because you didn't want to move up.
I was cold, y'all. But just to give y'all some brief, you know what I'm saying, synopsis of try to see if y'all can guess our high school GPA, not college GPA, but high school GPA.
Yes, this is what the video about high school. Yeah.
But hey, make sure y'all check out the links in the description box.
Down below.
You already know where to go if you want to further support. All you got to do is check out down below. Also, if you enjoyed today's video,
lock it in with a thumbs up.
And we highly appreciate it. Let's go to your video. Let's
I'm not about to play with you.
Let's go, man.
Welcome back to the Kevin Show. I'm your host, Kevin Lang, and today we're doing Match the GPA.
Why are y'all talking like that?
Trying to rush through it, bro.
What is happening?
Listen, we have 5 people here, all having different GPAs, and our job is to figure out which GPA belongs to who. I've assembled what I think is probably the greatest panel to ever touch this planet Earth.
I agree.
Denny Love, Herman Rice, Aaron Branch, and our special guest back in the building, Louis!
Appreciate y'all for having me.
Real Bay Area legend.
Yes, Lord.
First of all, should we give out our high school GPAs?
Ooh.
Oh,
My GPA was terrible. I think I was like a 2.0.
2.0.
Oh, that's good. You passed.
Because I knew very early in my high school career, I'm not going to use any of this. I'm going to use this as a time to have fun.
Facts.
And I ended up going to a very prestigious Ivy League school. So which one? DePaul University. Well, let's go down the line. What was your GPA?
2.9.
Hey,
That's good.
Okay.
And I went D1.
Yep.
And you went D1 in basketball. Mm-hmm. There you go.
Oh, for real?
Ivy League as well?
We had no choice.
Yeah,
but I went to school every Saturday, so that's why it's so high.
Did you go to Ivy League? Or
No, private school though.
Lewis, GPA?
Private school.
Good thing you went on a scholarship. Because if you know, private school.
I said almost a 3.0, but okay.
The private school education, them loans ain't worth it.
Do y'all really want to know the answer?
Go ahead.
I never passed consistently.
You can't make it rhyme with something?
Did you graduate? Yes. I graduated early.
I can't wait to graduate.
He said, I'm in
Right
school
now to escalate.
I graduated early, P.
Aaron?
Either like a 1.7 or 1.8.
God.
I graduated last in my high school class.
You look smart. What was your grade, Kevin?
Right.
All in my personal business.
Whole life.
I wouldn't think Aaron's would be that low though.
He said he graduated last of his high school class.
Aaron looks like he's way more smarter than that though. But looks can't always tell what the GPA is though.
Mine was a 3.85 or something.
He African though. African parents don't play about education.
Facts. That's true.
That is true.
That's true.
Speaking of GPAs, let's go through the first one. 3.3.
That's pretty great.
Ooh, okay.
Pretty good.
Or non-American viewers who are probably confused as right now.
What scale we going on? 2. Are we going up just to a 4.0? Because I have seen where people say I graduated with a 4.5 or 4.7, and I'm like, how? And they like,
Because
well,
some people are
they
on
on
the
a 5.
five, yeah.
They on a 5 scale. So we just
Depending
doing
on
the
where you at.
basic 1 through 4 or 1 through 5. That differs.
Yeah.
The GPA is a grade point average in America. It's based out of 4 being the highest. But if you excel, you can go above 4. 4 is essentially straight A's. If you got straight B's, you probably have a 3.0. Straight C's, 2.0. D's, 1.0. If you fail, you're just failing.
Yeah.
So if you had like 2 B's, 2 A's, you'd be like a 3.5.
Yeah.
Okay. Then we got a 2.6.
Okay.
So you in the CB range.
Yeah, CB range.
C and
Then we
B's.
got a 3.8.
That's very good.
A and B.
Hey, right
That's
up there
really
with me.
good. That's really good.
Whoa.
That's like 1B, right?
See this? 4.4.
That's like extra
Honors.
credit.
Yeah,
above.
that's extra
above
credit,
and beyond.
above and beyond.
I
You
believe-
should play sports and stay out of.
I think if you're in the
classes.
honors program, it goes past 4.0.
Yeah.
It's like the grading system.
That or if you have like extra credit, you already have an A.
Yeah.
And then lastly, 1.7.
Yeah.
Okay,
One of us.
that's my range.
He
That's
smiled. He smiled.
Yeah.
He one of us.
The way y'all got so excited for the lowest one.
Yeah.
Y'all all sit up like, oh, okay, I can do this one.
Yeah.
So all the kids
It
out
take
there,
one to know
that
one.
don't necessarily mean you're not gonna be successful.
Me
That's-
and Denny
that's true.
graduated with 1 point somethings, and we are both doing very, very well for ourselves.
Very well.
I don't know what your idea of well is, but I'm happy for both of y'all.
Which I will say that because we do have a lot of high schoolers that watches us and they interact with us in the Discord. Hold on, not like on that type of time. You know, we ain't one of those, but we do send out a lot of encouragement words. We talk. So Discord link is in the description box if you haven't already. Oh, I'm just trying to say something.
Oh,
I was
go
like, we
ahead.
talk to we give advice to the high schoolers that are in the Discord. Just
Oh, okay.
on the grounds of communication.
Yeah.
They ask us for some encouraging words time to time. We're very supportive individuals. So you know what I'm saying? You could just have an organic conversation. We don't even when the people DM us, we don't respond back. This ain't that type of time. Public conversation, baby. Everything documented. But just to say, hey, it really doesn't matter if you are a student that's struggling in school. Your GPA does not define you who you will be in life. It does not determine what type of success you will have in life. You are the only person that can determine that. So if you don't give up in life, you can achieve whatever goal that you might want to achieve. Not everybody is supposed to be a scholar. If everything's just supposed to be based off of scholars, you want to have Facebook. You want to have a lot of people. You want to have the internet. Look at what's his name, Bill Gates. Dropped out of college.
Yeah.
Mark Zuckerberg dropped out of college. It's not all about, you know what I'm saying, just about the books and achieving these degrees and diplomas. It's about the effort you put in achieving goals that you want to have in life.
Yeah, but still don't lack in those things. So.
You can lack because like the book ain't the whole thing.
I got you. Our views is different. I'm big on education, y'all.
Hey, I still push education, y'all. My nephew, I'm real hard on him even with his education, and he made me mad with letting that A slip to a B.
Oh, yeah.
He's a 4.0 student, y'all, but he let that A slip to a B, and I said you gotta get that up.
Oh, yeah.
You want anything from me, you gotta get that up. He think I'm Mr. Beast around. He think I'm rich. I said, boy, I ain't rich, but I look out there because you do your work.
First round, as always, we're going off looks. Let's start with the 1.7. Well, number 5 was talking a lot.
Yeah, that's Jahar for sure.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
He had a lot to say. He's obviously seen the show before.
And I'm gonna say that's not necessarily because he is unintelligent. He might just be a class clown.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Before we started, he was talking a lot, and he's giving class clown energy for sure.
Badass kid.
Huh?
Badass kid right here.
Badass kid right there.
She a badass
She a
kid,
4.4. She a snicker.
She throw the
She throw the rock and hide her hand. She one of them type.
my sis might be African. So I'm gonna throw her to 4.4.
For sure.
She said, I surely am.
Yo, you know I'm African. You can't
Well,
tell.
know that. You could have been Dominican
You
or
can't
something.
tell I'm African.
I can tell.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I'm gonna give 4.4 to sis.
Have you ever met a dumb African? Like, not like that. Like, don't get it twisted. I'm not saying like that. I'm saying like an African that's not like a scholar in school.
Yeah.
You have
Yeah.
male or female.
Male.
Most of the time it is the males. I ain't gonna hold you, but
was a male.
I was like, when you said yeah, I was like,
And I be looking at his like.
But with the girls?
I be looking at his like social media. Sometimes when he posts stuff, and I be like, I cannot believe, like that you have like this is your life now.
oh, for real?
Not in a good way.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Like,
saying.
you know what I'm saying? I'm like, cause he wasn't dumb. He was smart, but like he became something
Trying to
else.
become street guy.
I'm like, bro.
But like, especially with the women and the girls, I have never seen like one that's not a scholar.
Yeah.
They really be on now they might not be top of the class,
Yeah.
and but they damn sure ain't at the
At
bottom.
the bottom. Yeah, I feel you.
Sis.
Right here?
Yeah. Yeah.
Cause I know y'all.
But the
What part of
boys,
Africa are you from?
I'm Nigerian and Gambian.
I think that number 4
Oh,
is
okay.
3.8 and the 2.6 is number 6. 3.
Yeah,
I think she's 4.4
I think 4 is high.
Yeah, me too.
I think so too.
I think she high.
Yeah.
Cause she cooperating very well.
Yeah.
She got
those people do be a little smart. The ones that be a little differenter in the different groups, like, you know what I'm saying, they be very expressive. They be a little smart though. They be like, I'm talking about the ones like the hot topic joints that's in high school that always be grouped up. They be smart, bruh. They be smart. You be like, y'all shopping hot topic. They be grouped up, but they be high achieving, but they be like a B. They don't want to be an A student. Cause they be like, I'm not a nerd, but they be very intelligent.
some sense.
I don't
could
think
tell.
she's high.
I think so.
I don't agree, bro. She's an artist. You could tell she's very artistic. Most artists do not do well in school.
You right.
Yeah.
That was a good
Artists do
point.
not do well in school.
You can be creative and smart.
No, you can, but it's true. But we gotta measure.
We
this out.
talking school smart though.
Yeah. Right.
We smart,
Okay,
but we ain't
okay.
school smart.
Right.
You gonna with us.
And I don't like that she's trying to convince us she's
Nah.
You got the 3.3?
Yeah, she not with us. She nodded her head.
Crazy. All right, let's do this. We have our
This gonna be
off-looks
hard,
ranking.
sis.
Let's ask them the questions, get into the intro.
All right, what's
Starting
their
with you,
names?
number 1. What's your name? Where are you from? And what part of high school do you think was the biggest waste of time?
Oh, that's good. I'm Amasa.
Where you from, Omasa?
I'm from Maryland.
Okay.
Come on, DMV.
Where are you really from?
I'm Nigerian. I'm
Okay.
Gambian. You know
Thank
what I'm
you.
saying?
Oh, she's from the DMV. There's a lot of Africans in the DMV. Heavy cultural.
First generation.
Easy.
Okay.
You're definitely 4.4.
From Maryland by way of Nigeria. And what do you think was the biggest waste of time in high school?
Let me think of this for a second.
Oh, she's a good student. she got to think.
Right,
Oh, what's the worst?
She might be a little slow.
Right around the track.
Oh, yeah, Mikey.
Running around the track. You African.
I had asthma back then.
Back then, you don't got it no more?
I don't got it no more. I grew out of it.
You can.
Check this out. She said
the most African
She
thing.
said that's the worst thing about school is being an athlete. What does it sound like she was in there doing?
Studying.
Studying.
Nice.
Yeah.
Number 2, what is your name? Where are you from? And what do you think is the biggest waste of time in high school?
My name is Joseph. I'm from Detroit, Michigan.
Oh, D-Town.
Detroit?
The biggest waste in high school for me was going. I played sports, so I was in school like I had to be, but
What sports do you play?
football, track, and baseball.
Were you trying to go play?
His GPA is not that high, but it has to be higher than 2.0 just to stay eligible to play.
To play, yeah.
So that's something good to know.
Yeah.
But
Well, keep in mind then we only got a 1.7 and a 2.6.
he had a 2.6.
So
He had 2.6. He right there.
okay, I got you.
But I do know some dumbass athletes though. I ain't gonna hold you. And the only reason why they were passing is because they play sports. Do you know any?
I know a lot of them, and a lot of times, like even like taking certain like tests or
The teacher really helped their ass
homework,
out.
or like they had girlfriends that used to do their work for them. Yeah.
Playing college?
Yeah.
Okay, it might be 2.6 because you gotta.
He played in college as well.
If he's playing sports and he wants to go play in college, he probably care a little bit about his grades.
No.
But he's skipping class.
No.
Yeah, I got a scholarship.
Okay, so then it
Because
could be
most
2.6.
athletes I know
2.6.
had terrible grades, but teachers would just pass them.
No, he don't look that damn good.
I played.
At least if he played in college, he has to be at least decent.
He was decent at least.
Especially like he said, football, track, and what? And baseball.
Football, track, baseball.
Like basketball, you have to have like, but football, like you got to be decent.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, to really go. Like even basketball, you ain't got to be like, if you got somebody who's trying to guide you a little bit, you can get in.
But I have seen teachers just pass students because they was like the
But also
star
most of them
player.
didn't go nowhere though.
True.
They didn't even go.
Most
to,
of them.
They didn't even go to community.
Yeah.
They went to the community jail cell. That's what most of them did.
D1. I can break this down. What sport did you play in college?
Football. I got a scholarship for football.
Football?
And
Was you a
baseball.
walk-on
Football
or
and
were you
baseball.
offered a scholarship before you got there?
Before.
What division?
1.
Oh. You at least a
2.6.
2.0 to play D1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's 2.6 or 3.3.
Yeah.
That's the way
No,
I
it's
see
a
it.
What position you
2.6.
play?
Safety.
Oh, I played free safety too. Look at you.
Okay, what
You
you,
play-
sizing them up, kid?
You play free safety or you watched everybody else play free safety?
I'm not. Go ahead, listen. I don't need to prove nothing to y'all.
Kev don't
And you
look free
said,
safety,
you said going was the biggest waste of time?
Yeah, like I said, I grew up in a household that, my dad was real strict and taught me as a kid. So by the time I got to high school, I pretty much knew what they were talking about, and I didn't.
What race are you, bro?
What race?
Yeah.
My dad's black, my mom's white.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you look like a Drake.
Yeah,
For sure.
definitely.
No, I didn't want to judge it because I was like, it possibly could be a little Hispanic in there, so I didn't want to just straight judge it because I was like, kind of look a little, but damn near the whole world mixed nowadays.
Was your dad like more of a
My dad played basketball.
push you? Yeah.
But my dad is very strict, so.
But I feel like with strict parents, he probably had good grades too. Number 3, what is your
I
name?
had
Where are
strict
you
parents.
from? And what would you say was the biggest waste of time in high school? Oh, number 4.
My name is Lee. I'm
Lee?
from Virginia. Yes, Lee.
Hold on, that was number 3. Where's number 2? Is he number 2?
The numbers are not right.
Oh, okay.
So don't go off the numbers.
Yeah, that's me. I'm messing
I just
up.
been putting their name.
My bad. That's my
Lee.
fault.
Okay.
I'm from Virginia, a really small town in Virginia.
Oh, hold on. My
What would
sorry.
you say was the biggest waste of time in high school? Oh, number 4.
My name is Lee. I'm from
Lee?
Virginia. Yes, Lee.
Okay.
I'm from Virginia, a really small town in Virginia.
What's it called?
Culpeper.
Oh, okay.
You know about that, kid?
Anybody heard of that?
Nope. It's that small.
The biggest waste for me was I kind of did focus on school, and I wish I would have lived it up. Because now I'm trying to catch up, and I gotta work, and I gotta do life. So,
And are you in the arts at all?
oh yes, I am. I do modeling.
Go ahead.
I make a lot of things, like I make curse plushies and just weird little stuff. So yeah, you guys definitely observed the right thing about me, but I'm so smart. I mean, I could do both.
I can see her as a 4.4. I can see her as because she just give me book nerds.
I don't see her as the 4.4.
And then she started expressing herself after she got out of school. She became
what was
rebellious.
her ways? The fact that she didn't have fun?
She said she didn't really live life up because she was too focused on school.
Okay.
Like, you're not gonna have a low GPA and say, "Hey, you know what I'm saying? I should have."
Baby, I had balance.
See, guys, I swear I'm fine.
She got a 3.8. More of the story.
100%.
I don't know.
Wait, Omasin
I don't know.
and Joseph, did you guys go to college?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, I know you did. You
I
did
did.
too?
And I'm still back in that.
Oh yeah, she got 4.4.
Yeah, okay. All right.
Back
What's your
in.
Back to school, you know what I'm saying?
What are you getting now?
I'm trying to become an X-ray technician.
That's the most African job.
Honestly, some people are professional college students. They be in college year after year after year. They be like, you 35 years, you still in school? Yeah, I'm like, damn, you a professional college student.
You know what I'm saying?
What are you getting now?
I'm trying to become an X-ray technician.
That's the most African job I ever heard of.
And you need a master's to get that, to do that?
You need a certificate.
Number 5, what is your name? Where are you from? And what would you say was the biggest waste of time in high school?
Justin, Los Angeles, and most boring thing about high school is probably just doing the homework.
Doing the homework?
That was just a waste of time.
Really?
I agree with that. Homework is stupid.
Did you do the homework?
I did, thank you.
He be talking to y'all.
I got a 1.7. I gotta fight for myself.
How old
you lead in?
How old are you?
I'm 21.
Yeah,
21,
see?
you can tell you're 21.
They are the 21-year-olds always
Gen
sassy.
Z, bro. Gen Z
A different generation.
Yeah, bro. Gen Z, every time we have a Gen Z person here, they got no respect for nobody.
Justin, did you go to college?
Yes, I did.
What'd you go to college for?
College, I started out originally pre-med, and then I decided that it was boring.
Pre-med?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's smart.
You can't graduate with a 1.7, so it's not.
Yeah.
He might really be hella smart.
You actually can graduate high school with a 1.7.
Oh yeah, not the high school thing, but he may be 4.0.
Pre-med though, he could be 3.8 with a pre-med too though. Wanted to go to school.
Yeah,
for medical.
true, but
he's of the higher to even just have pre-med as a consideration.
yeah.
I got good grades because he's bothered.
Or could he not get past? What's the one y'all got to get past? What's the one?
What, physics?
No.
Oh, what you talking about?
Like
class?
in the medical. Yeah, medical. Like everybody be like, oh, that's the hardest joint, and if you fail it, you can't continue to move on.
I don't know.
Bro, it's one of. Damn, it's the one where you learn about the bones and all that, the body.
Oh, anatomy?
Anatomy and physics. Yeah.
Oh, AP?
Yeah, if you ain't pass AP, like, damn, I ain't passed AP, I gotta change my major. That's like, and I'll say this, my major in college, you have to at least have a 3.0 to even apply to get into the program. If you didn't have a 3.0, bro, they already told you wasting your time. And that's the reason why a lot of people in my college, under mine, they end up having to change their curriculum. Because how I met, like a lot of people know that I personally know Ted Keith, and how we met is from having classes together. And then he saw me DJing one day. He was like, oh, you DJ? I was like, oh, that's who you is? Because his name was already like low-key a little buzzing on campus from DJing. This is before he became a mega producer. But I ended up seeing him one day. He was like, he changing his major. And I was like, why? He was like, he couldn't get in the program. His GPA wasn't high enough to even worry about applying. So, but now he's like an interim professor at the university. He couldn't even get in the major. I was like, ain't that crazy? But yeah, it's crazy. Like, your GPA really does matter as far as college and school and stuff like that. Though.
And he got the 1.7.
Yes.
And that would bother a good grade kid. I wouldn't give a if I had a 1.7.
He was bothered before we even gave him a grade.
Yes, but then he got even more bothered.
Because he feels like he's smarter than us.
He better than us.
No, I ain't saying all that.
Even me, if I
That was the
up,
energy.
I just wasn't raised that way. So I saw the 1.7. I was like, that's not me.
Yep. He just told on himself.
where are your parents from?
My mom's from Mexico, Chihuahua, and then my dad's from Spain.
I just met somebody from Chihuahua.
Aaron looked like a Chihuahua.
I said that when he told me he was from Chihuahua. He looked like a Chihuahua.
Dude, like
Aaron, stop letting this go down like this, man.
Lewis is shaped like a wiener dog.
There you go. There you go.
He got the eyes
Hey,
on
that's
it,
the
too.
first one. Lewis get involved. We got more over here.
Hey, put your voice in the comments right now. You got left side of the table, right side of the table.
Baby.
We're going at
Organic like the planet.
He's corn biscuit away from me.
Corn biscuit? That's what we go to?
There was a guy looking at.
How are
I'm
you-
a referee. I'm just a referee.
See how he trying to get up out of it?
No. Put him.
Always biting his nose in the shit.
Tell him to back out of this.
Number 6. What is your name and where are you
number
from?
6.
And what is the biggest waste of time when it comes to high school?
My name is Ari. I'm from here, from the Valley. And,
Ari?
Yeah. And the biggest waste of time for me was like having to sit in class after finishing assignments, especially with
I used to
teachers.
hate that
I had a lot of teachers who wouldn't let you like study material from other classes, or they wouldn't let you talk to friends.
You know why I know she's smart? Because that's such a dumbass thing to complain about.
your issue is that you had too much time?
Yeah, dude.
No.
Or
No,
she-
not the too
no, or
much
she-
time. It's the fact that I'm having to sit there. I can't even.
Or she
like,
could have a low GPA. Say, for instance, this. Like, at the end of the class, we ain't doing nothing. I want to work on my homework for my next class.
But I
Because
can't
I haven't
do
did
that.
it already. Because now
Right.
But I can't because you hate.
I can't study for another class. I can't start on.
Because I used to be like, I need to study for this test.
Can't talk to my neighbor.
Yeah,
What can I do? I'm just sitting here looking at the wall.
And I ain't worried about your class, so I need to, you know what I'm saying? So she could actually had a low GPA.
It's not that she wasn't worried about the class. She said she already finished her assignment for that class.
And now I need to be working on my homework for the next class because I got next class and I need to go ahead and do it.
I feel what you're saying. I feel what you're saying.
I ain't gonna lie, I used to be like that a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, I ain't do my homework. And I'll be like, damn, we did have homework. Oh, shit.
Such a dumbass thing to complain about.
Your issue is that you had too much time?
Yeah, dude.
No.
Like,
Hold on.
what?
Hold on.
What?
I'm speaking from experience. You could do your hella fast and
You had a 1.8.
Yeah, I had a lot of free time. Well, in AP classes, a lot of the teachers.
She just gave it to us.
She said the word I needed to hear.
I've never heard someone complain about having.
Never mind.
I used to be, I'm like, bro.
And those teachers do be
I did have
worst.
a teacher, and one of my main teachers was my Spanish teacher. It wasn't that I didn't do my homework. I wanted to start on homework I already had from another class that'll be due tomorrow. So I don't have to do it when I get home. And like, no, you have to sit here, can't say anything. Just have. I'm like, bro.
Yeah.
Like I've already finished my assignment.
Because you wasn't honors. You wasn't honors though. But and I'll say this: the AP honors teachers were OD stupid strict. You just like fucking why, bro?
I had some cool teachers, bro.
But I'm just saying, you get what I'm saying though.
Yeah, I get what you said. She wasn't an AP teacher. My Spanish teacher.
Yeah. But I'm just saying, some of them do be on some BS though.
Yeah.
Too much free time?
Wait, hold on. Why do we think she a 4.4? Because she African? We got to start logically thinking. She ain't making sense.
Think about the shit she was studying.
And also, y'all, she did say, let's be real, she did say she's going to get a certificate. She to be X-ray tech.
Yeah.
She's not necessarily in school to do anything else. She's just going to be a X-ray tech. Really ain't like I need a college degree. You get what I'm saying?
Well, a lot of people do. They go to college and then later on they decide they want to do something else.
She might not be a high GPA. You might be just throwing that African in on her.
I don't think she's a 4.4.
Oh hell yeah!
I don't think she's a 4.4, but yeah, I get more.
Or Lee could be a 1.7.
No,
but remember what she said she was studying to go do?
But that don't mean you get good grades.
No, you need good grades, Lewis. You never went to college. Well,
You're right. Let me shut up. Let me shut up.
You went from high school to MTV, my guy. You're right. You had a different type of education.
Why is Lewis in this video?
Let me be quiet.
I need some dumb people with me.
You're right.
Let's do this.
Should we'll reveal our GPA at the end?
Yeah.
I don't mind. We'll reveal it at the end.
Remember your GPA?
Yeah.
Let's move on to the questions round. Ask us some questions. Before we do that, before y'all say anything else, do we want to switch them? Move him around or
Yes.
I want to switch something.
Are you 100% on the 2.0?
Not only that, I think he's actually a 3 something.
Who?
Yeah, same.
No, I agree.
Yeah,
I agree. He grew up in a strict household.
Fuck that.
He
He's a
had this
2.6.
feeling of like, my parents taught me everything I needed to know. He probably went to school, didn't need to try that hard, still got a 3.3 or something, got his scholarship, dipped out.
You saying that because he got on Chelsea boots?
I just think y'all are
H&M do make you look smart.
In fact, he's the only.
Because I got them H&M boots and it looked like I had 3.0 when I put them on.
100%.
Sure.
I always put them on when I need to feel sophisticated.
The strict parent shit don't really fucking matter though. And I'll say this. Reason why I said it, my mom was married at one point. Mm-hmm. He was military. Very much so. With his kids, super strict. Yeah. With us, he really can't, like, I was already, my sister was just said, I think my sister was 18, he came into life around when I was 15. Oh. Really couldn't tell me shit. And my dad was really involved in my life. Yeah. So I was always with my dad. So on the weekends, couldn't tell me shit. His kids, one smart as hell, one dumb as a box of rocks. One, he had to drop out of school because he was 17, still in the 8th grade. That dumb as a box of rocks.
Huh? 17, still in the 8th.
And when I say strict parent, kids just because your parents strict, you military and all that stuff, and police, he's police officer background, worked in the prison system. Mm-hmm. My mom worked in the prison system. And military. Doesn't mean a damn thing when you say strict back, like they strict in the home. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all, he's the only person who said I did not like going to school.
Who said that? But that doesn't mean he had bad grades. Let's go right side of the table for this first round. Y'all re-rank together. Then after the questions, left side will re-rank.
I like it. I like it. I think we could move our boy Justin up a little higher. Maybe we could get him this nigga happy. Yes.
Yo, he said,
we can get him the 3.8.
He said, hell yeah.
Can you switch with her for me?
Justin think he going home with that score.
Yeah. Give her that.
All right, I'm gonna go with 6 at the 1.7. Number 6.
I'm not mad at
y'all failed to hear one thing she said. She said AP honors. She's not staying. You can't even stay in the AP honors with a 1.7. They would kick you out till you have to go back to regular class.
True.
So.
And my school was like that. I know some people.
Yeah, I know. Just from my experience,
but yeah.
If you let your grade slip below a 3.0 in AP honors or 3 point something, it might be a 3 point something.
I want to say it was a 3.0. It was a.
I know it's 3 point something. If you go below a 3 point something in AP honors,
I know one that was.
My bad.
No one that was in any of like my AP classes had under a 3.0.
Yeah, because you couldn't let it slip.
Yeah.
So I'll get her literally, keep her at the 3.3. Because what she hated about school? Oh, not being able to.
Just sitting in and the teacher not allowing her to do other assignments.
Yeah. I keep her at 3.3.
At that. But she was AP, bro.
Exactly.
I don't know what AP mean. I'm just going off energy.
Well, hello there. Welcome to a brand new segment, Kevin's Paying the Bills Corner. Now, I didn't want to just read these ads and make him.
Oh, you got ad break. Let's go. I'm going faster than the internet. All right.
I'm going to ask you guys some questions before we move on to the activity round, okay? All right, starting with you. Number 1. Does your high school GPA reflect how successful you are today?
No.
Oh. Number 3, does your high school GPA reflect how successful you are today?
No.
But it also could mean, they're unsuccessful today and they were successful back then.
Well, he didn't go to the NFL.
Yeah, that, man.
Damn, you really brought that up, bro.
Son.
Justin.
That's a little blow.
Does your high school GPA reflect how successful you are today?
Successful in what way?
Like, if your high school GPA was high, would you say that, like, whatever you're doing now in your life is representing of that? Like, maybe you had a high GPA, now you're a doctor and you're a great doctor. Or you had a bad GPA, but now you are a great doctor, so it doesn't reflect it.
Academically wise, no.
I got a 1.7, but only because I was doing stand-up at night. So I wasn't paying attention to the schoolwork. There's always a reason as to why someone probably has like a lower GPA.
Everybody, people work 2 jobs and go to school, so get 3.0.
Oh, and I can't read.
There it is. Okay, Ari, would you say your GPA in high school is a reflection of how successful you are today?
I would say no. I think. Wait, I'm trying to see how to word it.
See, she has trouble processing.
Right. This guy. Okay, we'll let you process.
Or she's over analytical. She could be very over analytical. Sound kind of like you are sometimes. You're very over analytical. I'll say this: a lot of AP students are like that. Y'all be trying to process things and really try to how y'all approach.
I'm thinking. I think you couldn't drop below a 2.5.
I thought it was 3.0, but I could be wrong.
I don't know. I just kept my grades up.
Lee,
I don't know.
Would you say your high school GPA, I guess...
I wasn't in honors, but I know
would you say your high school GPA is a good representation of how successful you are today?
I think so, yeah.
You booked and busy?
I am booked and busy.
Hey. I think you had a high GPA, yeah.
Hey, can I ask you a question?
Hold on, while Ari's still processing, let's check in with her.
I do have a question for Ari, in fact. Can you get kicked out of AP if you're not doing well?
Oh, yeah, you can.
So just because you was in AP, that don't mean you did well.
Let's go down the line. Okay, raise your hand if you took an AP. Okay, raise your hand if you took an AP class in high school. Raise your hand if you took 2 AP classes. Just one down.
We lost somebody.
3 AP classes.
Are we talking about by grade or like in total?
Like in total.
That's a good question.
He had a 3.8.
4, 5.
Damn.
6.
He's a
7.
He's a 4.4.
8.
He lying.
9.
I don't think he lying. If he really had pre-med, bro, you had good grades coming out of high school. Those who I went to school with that actually was trying to study to be went to college with.
Yeah.
They were studying to be a lawyer, doctor, and stuff like that. Had high GPAs. I went to school. Bro, the valedictorian of our college said, "Hey, I'm going to college to study science." And he went to Vanderbilt to study. Like, he had a full-ride scholarship to Harvard. Every school in America, he had a scholarship. Every could have went to Stanford, whatever was joint.
He went where?
Vandy.
Oh, okay.
I said, why you go to Vandy?
Vandy a good school depending on what you want to.
But I'm thinking of local.
Yeah, Vandy's it's a good school depending
on
what you're.
I would free ride. I'm gone.
Yeah.
I'm going out of here. I'm going out of state.
No, I feel you. But if they have a 5 program, I'm going to who has the best program for what it is that I'm trying to do.
And I can not find him on Facebook or nothing. But I honestly, who he is, his sister. I used to ask his sister, I'd be like, why you ain't as smart as your brother? She'd be like, I don't give a fuck about school like that. But she had good, she was an honest student too. Yeah. But she used to be like, basically she was like, he a nerd, I'm not. But she also was a book nerd too, but she didn't take it as serious as he did. Yeah. But he was smart our whole life.
Ain't even that many classes.
10? You said in total. I said by grade or by total?
Through your high school career?
Yeah.
You took 10?
No, more.
11, 12? What's
12.
the number?
12.
You took 12 AP classes?
You got, especially if you got.
Y'all said in whole, so you got
Total.
from 9th to 12th grade.
Yeah.
School career?
Can you name all the AP classes you took?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So there's AP Government, AP History, AP Lang, AP Literature.
AP Land?
AP Lang.
Lang, like Kevin Lang.
Oh, I know. Just making sure. Go ahead. I took that too.
There's AP Biology. There's, AP Psychology.
Oh, shit.
There's AP Calculus.
And that's what you took?
Oh,
you just naming a lot of stuff. I could name that same shit.
He took AP Calculus? Calculus is hard anyways.
Ooh,
but to take AP Calculus?
Yo.
Oh, yeah, he's smart.
I told you about that.
You
that
took
I
what,
had
calculus?
I had it. Baby, I told my teacher.
Oh, you went to
my teacher was Mr. Adams, baby. I went to him. I said, baby, I gotta drop this class, honey. We gonna have to move me somewhere else because it was. No, I struggled.
All I gotta do is say
No, you can't name algebra. If you didn't take all the AP classes, you cannot name all the AP classes that's available.
Yeah.
Because you just gonna name the basic classes that you took, but there's even more. Because like I just said, I didn't even know it was AP Calculus. You won't know that unless there's available. Or even like AP Psychology, you won't know that unless it's available. If you're taking regular classes, they're not even offering you psychology. They're like, boy, your psychology.
And we didn't have that in my high school. And it also depends on where you go to school.
But he's from LA too.
Yeah.
Do your GPA reflect what you your life?
No.
Your success in life?
No.
You think it reflects mine?
No. I mean, some may say, but me personally, no.
That's not a thing. Is it? AP algebra?
No,
that's not
hey, I was trying to make up my own.
It's calculus.
Make up your own.
Calculus.
All right, he right. He might be telling the truth.
Bro said AP trigonometry.
That's crazy.
Okay, Joseph, did you ever cheat in high school?
Yes, of course.
Not on your girl.
That too.
Answered that too fast.
Okay, Amasa, did you cheat?
I plead the fifth.
Yeah, you got African parents.
She's
Smart.
She's smart.
Lee?
She got a future.
I definitely cheated a lot.
Okay, we like her.
Justin, did people cheat off you often?
No, I cheated a lot, especially in AP Chemistry.
And like cheating off other people or just cheating on your own?
Oh no, I went to like the smarter people in the class.
Well, raise your hand if people
That's smart to do.
you
That's a
to
smart
cheat
thing
off
to
of
do.
you.
That's smart to do.
Did you play any sports?
Yeah.
Math.
So dumb.
I play volleyball.
They both raised their hands saying that people would cheat off of them often. And as you know, as people who cheated a lot,
Yeah.
I would go to the smartest kid in class.
For sure.
I never went to the smartest kid in class to cheat off of.
Why?
I'm not, because my teacher knew me.
Oh, yeah. It's like,
I'm going to the one that like.
This is unusual.
Yeah, I'm going to the
Just
right.
kind of float above the radar just a little bit.
Yeah. I'm like, I need at least 1 or 2 answers wrong. I don't need all the answers correct. Never. Cheat on a test. Never cheated on a test. But homework and stuff, I would copy your homework in a heartbeat.
Sure. Hey, Denny, you would looking at people's paper like this. You gonna share the answers with me or what? I can be here all day.
Ari,
I'm done.
Do you think the GPA is a broken system?
I think if you think in the terms of like the economy, just the world in general, it's not a broken system because it just measures your work ethic at the end of the day. Because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter if your classmates are.
I disagree with the work ethic thing too. I don't believe it's a reflection of your work ethic.
Let her finish though.
At the end of the day, because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter if your classmates are smarter or dumber than you. It's just whoever gets the work done and whoever gets good grades. So I think it's a good scale to measure if you'd be a good working person in society.
She's so well spoken, bro.
I ain't gonna lie.
That is low-key true.
And that's
to a degree. But I still don't believe it measures your
Not
work
that
ethic.
work ethic. Your work ethic. I
As
get
a
what
reflection of how you will be like as far as an employee in society.
You're thinking of it in that way, right?
No, I'm saying that end way is how you will be reflected as an employee in society.
Yeah.
You will excel as an employee.
Yeah.
I do agree with that. But as far as your work ethic, some people work harder at doing what they want to do and what they like. If I don't like it, nigga, I ain't giving it my time and energy. Some people be like, hey, it's supposed to be done. Even though I don't like doing it, I'm going to do it. And that's just whether you will be a good employee or not. Great employees going to get the job done regardless. Those who have great work ethic, they're going to go to the job they like and they're going to excel at the job they like.
I do agree with that. I do agree with that to a certain extent, yeah.
Well, I just said.
Yeah, to a certain extent, as far as like the work ethic, because I know I don't want to put too much business out.
With me?
No, not with you, just with myself.
Oh.
With myself, but I agree with you to a certain extent, yeah.
Right, that don't
You
sound
run
like
for office or something.
But look, that sounds like a 1.7 because that's some shit I would have said.
Right.
You keep saying that. You didn't
No,
name
it's
none
not,
of the
'cause you wanna
classes.
say it in
You
this way.
right, but what I'm saying now, I'm looking at that.
Because the way she said it is very
and what she's
intellectual.
saying is like she got common sense.
Yeah.
Omasin.
Yeah.
What do you think is more important, your SAT score or your GPA?
GPA lets you show how competitive you can be. Like if you're taking 12 AP courses, yours is gonna be weighted. It's gonna be higher automatically. Like, you know what I mean? Even if you cheated or whatever, it's automatically gonna put you above everybody else who just took regular courses and didn't challenge themselves. SAT, you don't need that. You could do ACT. Some people don't even submit their SAT scores.
Wow.
Okay.
And they get into Yale and Harvard and all those things.
Joseph, how do you feel about that? SATs more important, GPA?
SATs, because
You think that's more important?
yes.
So you disagree?
Yes, SAT and ACT is based off retained knowledge, what you know. Your GPA is based off going to school. Anybody can go to school and listen to a teacher teach to them and recreate that on a piece of paper. And you're regurgitating what the teacher is putting in front of you. You're just going through homework. You know, you're doing your homework, and it becomes repetitive. It becomes something that you just.
It's interesting because
you learn.
I can see both sides.
Yeah, no, that's a good point.
I can see both sides.
He's smart because he got the ponytail. Anybody with a ponytail would be smart. Yeah.
I think it's subjective. If I had to choose, I would definitely say SAT, ACT, but I think no matter what, both of them are stupid.
Oh, why is that?
Because, I mean, I did terrible on my SATs personally, and just like he said, I just memorized everything.
Do you have a photographic memory or? No. Okay.
That too. Some people do have photographic memory and be passing a fucking like me in high school. I did have somewhat of a photographic memory, so if I can visually see it, I'm getting everything that. But if I'm not photographic, and honestly, that's how I am with a lot of stuff. Cause she'll be like, "You're good at what you do," and I'm like, "It's not because I know it. I have a photographic memory. I could just repetition things." Just from memory. It's not because I know it.
It's not because of, that's more of repetition because you do it so much. So it's like secondhand nature. It's not a photographic memory to me is I can look at something or I can read something one time and I got it just like that.
That's how I am. Some things too though.
But most things it's because you do things over and over and over. It's
but I'm saying even when I'm learning it, it takes me literally one time. Even when I'm trying to teach you, because I'm a horrible teacher to her, y'all. Every time I try to teach.
But it's not because I don't. It's honestly because sometimes
I work too fast.
It's because you do it so much. So for you, it's like I know you know it like the back of your hand. And honestly, for me, how I am, if I don't care about something for real, if I'm not interested in it, I don't care to learn it.
So that's the answer.
I've told you that before.
Hold on. I'm saying that's the answer to it.
Yeah, for real. That's what I was trying to say earlier. When I really, because I feel like I have great work ethic, but I feel like you wouldn't think that I do because I don't do the things that you expect or want me to do and the things that you enjoy or you like. Or
it's still work.
that's cool and all, but that's not something that I am like
have a desire to do.
Yeah, like I'm more on like other things,
some book level
like
type
book
shit.
level type stuff, and you more like, oh, I want to be hands on and tech. I'm not.
I'm more the techie person.
And you be trying to bring me into your world, and I'm not interested in them.
I feel you.
That's impressive.
I got that.
I can see it. I got you.
I believe it.
Hey, Lewis, what was the last thing you remember?
That your ass hella ugly.
Any more questions before you want to re-rank?
Yeah, I got one. Lewis, spell subjective.
I don't know how. I'm not worried about that. Spell vagina.
We're gonna move on to the activity round and test you guys' knowledge. Before we do that, I'm gonna have hashtag left side of the table. But I just realized it's my left, but it's probably y'all's right. So if you're watching, y'all decide. I'm gonna let my left side of the table do this re-rank before we move on.
Goodwill Hunting over here, I think he's probably 4.4.
Yeah, that's you. That's you, Green. Green Urban Outfitters. Come on,
Go ahead and switch that.
I feel y'all.
Not Goodwill, Urban Outfitters.
I respect that.
From there,
H&M.
I actually think
He's so proud when he walked over.
Nah, yeah, he's smiling. He ain't that.
He didn't look comfortable there.
6 and 4 is the only. Yes, so that's you two. I would just just switch you guys around. That's my re-rack.
We're gonna move on to the activity round. We're not gonna test.
I don't agree. He ain't a fucking 4.4.
I do think he's 4.4.
You do?
I do.
He cheat.
do.
Well,
Don't mean
I ain't never seen like the one I told you that he ain't cheating. People cheat off him, and he don't mind you cheating off him to a degree.
But
you're not gonna overuse him.
Also understand too that just because someone that's super smart that may cheat doesn't mean that they don't know the information. Because with us, like when we were in high school, my class was super close. Like my class I was in was super close. We all helped each other. So it was just a thing, like if you forget to do something, somebody got you. Or if you don't know something, or that somebody see I don't think that it's necessary because you don't know or don't apply. It was just more so of a thing because you're not gonna know every single thing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like you may have some people that do, but yeah, I don't know.
You guys, actual knowledge. We're gonna go through math, science, English, and then an elective, which says singing, dancing, theater, sports, arts, and cooking. I'm gonna hand you guys all some whiteboards. Come here and grab them. He's definitely a fanboy for sure.
Yeah, I know.
Keep pretending. There we go. Grab a pen as well. Joseph, you forgot a pen. Oh, you got one? Oh, yeah.
Can we butt heads right now?
You took that out of my hand without me noticing.
Oh my God.
1.7. She bullshit.
That was cute.
Did you catch that?
That was
You're gonna solve for X and for Y.
Oh,
okay.
What?
Yeah, Joseph, lock in.
He's stepping back so he can cheat.
The equation is.
That was a good pickup. That was a great pickup.
Are you ready? The equation is 2x plus y equals 5.
Watch their eyes. Watch their eyes.
Hey, they're cooking right now.
They doing it.
I can hear Andy's editing music in the back of my head.
Hey, let me use Aaron's forehead as a whiteboard. Give me the longest equation you got.
I'm gonna give you a second equation to also help you, okay? The second equation.
2x plus y equals 5, x equals 2, y equals 1. That's what I'm going with. 2 times 2.
Okay.
2 times 2 is 4 plus 1 equals 5. That's what you going with? Or you going with next? You can go with any. It's a plethora of things you can go with.
Yeah.
X and Y are the same here. Negative 3x.
Oh, we're going this route.
Plus 6y equals 0.
Joseph is cheating. Look at him. Look at him.
Joseph.
Yeah, 2 and 1.
He's cheating.
With those two equations, you should be able to solve.
I just love math, y'all. Sorry.
For X and Y.
Wait, look at Aaron and Herm acting like they.
Oh, I got it.
Yeah, he already did it.
All right, time's up. Justin, show us your whiteboard.
I was not ready.
Look at Joseph.
Holy. He did a lot of work.
A lot of detail.
God damn.
He knows.
Joseph, what'd you get? Let me see it. Turn it around.
Damn, that's a shame.
Math ain't your thing. That's okay.
Math is numbers.
Turn it
That's
around.
what people that do that's what people that
So
do
what'd you
all
get?
types of crazy.
X equals 5 minus y. That was from the first equation that you gave us. Then you gave us another one. I saw for y equals half x.
Let me see what Ari and Lee, what you guys get?
I'm going to do with a start, and I'm not going to.
Ari's just blank.
Ari, what?
Hey.
She got it right.
Ari, you got it right. X equals 2, Y equals 1.
Oh, wait, me?
Wow. Yeah, you got it right.
No, that's Ari.
Sorry, Lee, you got it right. Yo, you got it.
Oh.
Wait,
can y'all stop?
I said that one was easy. I need the other one.
Both of them was the same answer.
I'm talking about the equation.
I didn't get the equation, but the answers for both of them was the same.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because it was -3.
I know I did it.
It was -3, so -3
equals
-6. 6 plus 6 times 1 equals 6, and it cancels out is equals 0. So that's I don't know. I told y'all my math is like money. Math was my best subject. Literally, I didn't have to even worry about math. I didn't have to study anything. I was just on easy scapegoat with a B. If I tried, I didn't give a fuck. I didn't give a fuck, bro. I'm a very don't give a fuck person.
Still like that.
Huh?
I said you're still like that.
I just said I'm a very don't give a fuck person.
I thought you were talking about back then.
No, I said I am a very don't give a fuck person.
Okay, let's go.
Ari, flip yours. Flip it again.
That was the funny.
Flip it again.
Ari, what happened?
Try flipping it front to back.
Remember when we put her in slow and that side changed her?
Hold on, it's just math.
Cooking, and we just switched
Math isn't my strong suit.
Math not gonna move me. I got it right.
No, you're gonna stay right there for now. You're doing great though. You're doing great.
Just know Ari gonna be right there in a second.
You want to do it right now?
She's on her way. Yeah, go ahead. Do it real quick.
I feel you, baby.
All right, this next one is a history question, but also just a curious question. I want you to write down who you think has been the most influential person in U.S. history in the last 100 years.
Wow.
Can I show my answer first?
No, everyone write your answer. Y'all can write it too.
Aaron is such a student. Can I do mine first?
First, we're gonna do Herm.
Okay, I don't know.
What are we meaning by that?
Yeah, that's what I said. I don't know.
Like we talking politics, or we talking about
just
like Bill Gates can be very influential because without, you know what I'm saying, Microsoft, where would we be at? You know what I'm saying? So that can go into a whole different realm of ballpark.
Yeah, what do you mean? Yeah. I guess just what
Cat Williams.
Take from Cat Williams.
I love that.
That's a good one.
Hey, within the past 100 years, Martin Luther.
Kevin Lang.
You can say, bro. You're not getting a bonus.
Yeah,
in the
I thought about Martin Luther King.
You can say Martin Luther King because
I was like,
without all the civil rights marches and stuff, we probably still have segregation. It's
so
a lot of people that have done certain things. So it just depends on what avenue we talking about. We talking about finance? That we talking about? You know?
I guess just to you.
Okay, I got one. I'll take that. Denny,
are you writing your own name?
Denny, then Orlando Brown. Oh yeah. I can see that. Lewis.
I don't want to be ignorant because I showed I'm already ignorant. I'm gonna say Barack Obama.
No. There you go.
That's ignorance.
Your paper don't say Barack Obama. All right, let's start with you, Justin. Reveal on. There we go. Jesus.
100 years.
Hey, Jesus got clout. He died a long time ago.
Yeah. Hey, I told you I loved him for a reason.
Joseph,
that wasn't 100 years ago.
Joseph, on 3. 1, 2, 3.
What? Oh my God, we gotta go. We gotta
No. You got nothing to do with his beliefs.
Influential doesn't necessarily mean good. Influential means the impact that you left on this earth.
That's what I mean.
Adolf Hitler, like I said, he restructured the entire, Eastern and Western hemisphere. And he made United States who they are today because our introduction into World War II made it fired our economic engines up in ways that we've never had. We prospered off World War II. We made more money off World War II than any war we ever have.
You're gonna go
Your
from
rebuttal.
Jesus.
Wars, they fired economic engines.
He's still going.
Because it's true. That's fine. You don't have to believe me.
I didn't want to hear what you were saying to start with.
Well, you heard it.
Well, it makes sense because Jesus is bad and good by some people.
That's the part I was gonna say.
Lewis.
Oh my mama, I didn't want to talk about that, but if you can say that is opinionated.
Let me say this. I don't think
Jesus was wrong, right?
I don't agree that he's the most influential, but I agree with your reasons why
I
you
understand
think
his
he's
logic.
influential.
I understand his
the
logic.
idea that the impact that he had, good or bad, was massive. Omasin?
Yes.
On 3. 1, 2, 3. Lincoln. The cars?
Girl, you would have been better off saying, what's his name from South Africa? What's the dude from South Africa? Nelson, but she would have been better off saying Lincoln?
I guess because...
She said the past 100 years, so you go to 1924 to 2024. That's 100 years. Lincoln was assassinated way before then, baby. Why? Because he freed the slaves? We would go eventually be free regardless. It was going, hey, you think my black ass would go be in the field picking some cotton? Nigga, I was going to rebel. I was going to that shit. It's hot. Bro, we in Tennessee. It is hot. I know what them fields feel like. Have you ever been in a cotton field before?
I've been on a plantation.
You have. Your people still be on plantation. Technically.
No, like legit, y'all. Like
technically, y'all got property on the plantation. I used to go every weekend.
Like maybe it's hot.
That's why I said y'all your people still be on the plantations though. Technically.
But they don't. Not technically.
Well, you got to ride through to get to your uncle's house.
Well, don't nobody go back there anymore because he's deceased.
Oh, so nobody be at.
Not for real. Like they still like the back part of the land. They still own it.
But yeah. But still, you get what I'm saying? But yeah, I've been on the cotton field. My black ass wasn't finna be. I can't carry them bad boss.
The president?
Why Abraham Lincoln?
Because he's the first person I think of when I think about like history in general. Washington or Lincoln, you know, he supported emancipation and all that stuff.
No, he didn't.
Whatever.
So. He said no, he didn't. You didn't pick nobody from Africa?
Abraham Lincoln, quote unquote, himself said if I could get the Southern to join the Northern armies without freeing one slave, I would do it.
We should look it up.
No, but that is
Abraham
Lincoln did not support.
Y'all are letting all this.
He knew he had to in order to win the war.
You're letting all this go over your head. This guy is clearly studious.
That does not mean that you need to have a high GPA.
That's not what I'm saying. But I'm saying
it depends on who his honestly his parents could be into that stuff and they brought
because like he said his daddy taught him a lot, but he didn't apply himself technically. What he say?
School,
he hate going to school. He didn't really like.
Bro, my homeboys, they parents made like at a young age make them. They know for a fact. Every year they had to watch Roots and what's the Amistad. Have you ever watched Amistad? It's the process of like the slave stuff. And their dad before he passed was really on knowing your black history and knowing certain things, and he pounded it into them. Like his dad would approach you because also his dad was a Muslim. Coming with the bow tie on, you be like, oh snap, he coming. But he would be on some real like before the whole woke moment. Yeah. He been had his light on.
And people also have to understand just because someone's GPA is like low doesn't make them not smart. Like I know a lot of people that are super smart and they was too smart for their own good to the point where they feel like any work that you gave them was beneath them and they just didn't really apply themselves or it was too
was like. Was your girl like that? Who? You know who I'm talking about?
No.
Cousin. They always be like, I feel like she too smart for her own good.
Just say her name.
I'm saying from Indiana. Indian.
Oh, no.
She come off like she probably was too so she too smart
for her own good. Like
she's smart though. She's smart.
No. Like this type of smart.
Yeah,
like knowing this type of stuff. As far as like doing schoolwork and stuff. I mean, she was okay. Schoolwork, she was okay, but this type like knowing like stuff like this and wanting to like debate and go back and forth with people.
Yeah, she on that type. She on that type of time, y'all. Yeah.
Tube rabbit hole.
I'm about to say, what if this all thing you don't watch on
YouTube? What if it's like that?
Right.
This man, and there's no disrespect to YouTube because you learn a lot on YouTube, and that's where we're the biggest.
Okay, so you're saying
that doesn't mean he had a high GPA.
So a guy who said, and I quote, nothing, everything about school is a waste of time, is on YouTube doing more learning? That's what you think?
Yes, bro. Actually,
he don't like school, but he like doing self-learning.
That does not mean he's not intellectual because he didn't like school. He probably learned outside of school.
I'm not saying he got a high GPA because of this. I'm saying he may be smarter than we realize.
I can't lie, and I definitely don't watch YouTube videos.
Are you a Virgo?
Huh?
Are you a Virgo?
No, I'm a Taurus.
It's the way he be asking with them right. Are you a Virgo?
Are you
like
what? MLK. Why MLK?
So I put MLK because even though Abraham Lincoln, he like kickstarted abolishing slavery, MLK was the first black man who could actually gather a whole crowd of people and like was able to get their attention and actually earn respect.
That's not true.
We're right. But
that's not true. But I understand the concept. Gathering a whole group of people, it's been with people before, especially even black people.
Well, this is who.
But I will say MLK is very, very because of like not only did he like y'all got to realize it was advancement of colored people were not just advancement of rights amongst black people, but all groups of colored people. So whether you are Asian, Hispanic, black, whatever, it was the advancement for all of those people. So you know what I'm saying? So even though the civil rights movement, we all viewed it as a movement for black people, but it was a way to help all races that weren't technically white people.
Right.
So that's the reason why I'd be like, you can't say Martin Luther King. You can say Malcolm X. You can say Muhammad Ali. It just depends on what direction you're going with it.
Yeah.
That was good.
Well, I mean in like history.
But I'm glad you did your thing with that.
That's just a politically correct answer to say in front of black people.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that's not why I said it though.
Damn, but what I'm saying, it wasn't factual.
What were you gonna say, huh?
She said he had he was the first. He said the first.
Well, I said the first one who was able to gather like.
But that's what she know. Like I'm not putting on her to know black history. I'm not putting that on her.
Yeah.
I put that on us. We have to understand our own history, not other people. To just I know how to like. Come on now.
Millions of people. Well, who would you say was the first?
Right,
It's a long list of people.
He was one of the most prolific.
No,
that's right.
She said the first.
But you got to think about like public education.
That's what as a black man, I'm not gonna sit
She's
here.
not a black man.
This history round was supposed to be fun.
Also, she's clearly an ally.
That's what I'm saying. Public school education, she's not gonna go through none of the real research.
This is all Joseph's fault. Joseph set this bitch off with his answer.
Hey, come on with it.
Bro said Hitler, everybody said, no! MLK, no! Lee, what was your answer?
Kevin Lay at the
Scared to show her.
Trisha Payne.
Oh, I feel it.
For the
Why
next
do
round,
I
I'm
know
gonna
that
test your
name?
science. I'm gonna...
Why do I know their name? You know their name?
Yeah, but I don't know.
Hold on.
I'm about to say yeah, but I don't
That's
know
what
why.
I thought it was, bro. I don't
I
know why
was
she
like, I
said.
know the name, but I don't know why.
I don't know why she said.
As you come up, I'm gonna point out a bone.
Oh, this.
And I want you to tell me what
Just
that bone is called. Right here on the bicep. What's this called?
I'll be honest, dog. I do not know.
Wait, pre-med.
You were pre-med for a couple months.
That is correct. I took like biology, chemistry, and all
You
that stuff.
took biology.
Biology, chemistry, psychology, but
And you don't know what this bone is.
Nah. Biology is the study of life, not bones.
Oh, cook
God, that's not rude. That's like
I didn't think it was rude.
That's anatomy and physiology.
If you said it one more again.
What is it? Anatomy or what?
No, you saying it right. I was just saying you just keep saying it.
But that's the study of bones and all that stuff. That's what
of
you're
the human
doing.
body.
Of the human body. That's what that is. If he ain't taking anatomy, he ain't taking that.
I could give the phalange, I could give the tibia, the fibula, the femur.
Okay, don't give anything away.
I can hear the gluteus maximus.
Okay, get back in line. Good job. Well done. What bone is this? In your thigh.
The femur.
That is correct. That is a femur.
Joseph is a cheater.
She know her. She know hers.
Said that.
Who said that? Bro, that's the femur. That's the tibia. Those are the metatarsals.
Justin just said that.
You play with me, son. I broke that shit or something. Don't mean
I want to wait.
On this here
He
body,
look like he might study nursing.
can you show me where the kidneys would be? In
There's
front
two
or
of
back?
them. Back.
Back here? Or back or right here?
They're not in front.
So you think they're back here?
I know.
100% sure?
I'm mostly % sure.
Mostly. Correct. Well done.
Yeah. You know,
I know what kidneys are. I done got hit in the kidney
Can you
before.
show me?
It's painful.
give her an easy one. Say the skull or something.
Have you been hit in your kidney?
All right, show me where. Let's pick an organ.
It hurts.
Then you pick one.
Liver.
Down bad.
Show me where the liver would be. Right there? On the
like
left
tucked
side or the right side?
On the left.
She's right. She's right.
Liver, yeah. Well done. Correct. Well done.
Where's the clavicle bone at?
Yeah, where's your clavicle bone at?
Huh?
Do you know your clavicle at?
Yeah, I'll be telling you this is the clavicle. I gotta say you got strong clavicles.
I do. I be trying to cover them up, y'all.
she got strong clavicles, y'all.
Ooh, no, I got the perfect one.
Go ahead. Throat? I don't know. Clavicle?
I can't tell her.
You don't know?
I do know where it's at.
Okay, what's yours, Danny?
I was gonna say, where's the
Also, Herm said he went to school, he played sports, so he should know.
tracheotomy?
There is no such thing as a trick.
It was a trick question.
They all came out your neck.
That's why.
Where
Okay,
is
y'all.
it?
Okay.
Clavicles here.
So I was close-ish.
Yeah, you was.
Can you name, how many bones can you name on this?
I can't. Yeah, I can't.
Any of them?
I know we have 206 bones, but I can't name them.
Thank you, Lee. Well done. This next round is English, but we're gonna make it a debate round. One by one, they'll have to debate someone from the panel. I'm going to give you guys a prompt. They don't know the prompt. Panel doesn't know the prompt.
Oh, wow.
You don't have to debate a
Debating?
side. First up, going against Justin.
I thought you was part of the
is
debate
Herman
team.
Rice. Oh, let's do it. Also, can I get some love in the comments and a like for buying these podiums? Because I bought these just for this.
Yeah, hell yeah.
And now they're stuck in my house for a year. So please like the video because I'm tired of my house becoming a prop box. Thank you.
Herm, do it for us, baby.
All right, the first prompt is, does money buy happiness?
That's not fair for Herm.
It's perfect for Herm. So, Herm, you're gonna argue why it does buy you happiness.
Okay.
And you're gonna argue why it does
doesn't.
not buy you happiness. You're each gonna get 30 seconds to make your point,
Okay.
and then you'll each get a 15-second rebuttal.
Good.
Damn.
1, 2, 3, go.
Money buys happiness because life kind of sucks, but would you rather have life suck like at your home by yourself, or would you rather have life suck on a yacht?
Ooh, I agree.
Like personally, like I don't mind going to sleep sad as long as I'm like on the Bahamas or something like that. Personally, like that's the only argument I need.
Herm, you got 30 seconds. Why money does not buy happiness starting now.
That's wrong.
Money does not buy happiness because we from the hood and we found ways to be happy without having money.
Facts.
That's right.
Now we done got a little older. We like to buy. Show me your pinky ring.
Hey, P.
My nigga's real happy, but guess what? He was happy before he got that.
That's true.
Okay.
right.
All right, my man Kevin, right? Had money all his life, but I don't take away from his happiness. Okay. He's able to walk around with this nose.
Yeah.
Happy.
Happy.
Aaron, happy.
Time's up. Okay. Hey.
Hey,
That's what I'm talking about.
Like that.
Herm is a man of the people.
Hey, Martin Luther King wasn't the first one.
Spoken like a true politician, but if the IRS is watching, that is not true. All right, Justin, I'm gonna give you 15 seconds to rebuttal his points on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Just one prompt right here. Okay, how about this? Just get rid of all your money right now. Start back at $0. Go to bed hungry, go to bed tired, go to bed with, don't go to bed because there's no bed you don't got.
Herm, you got 15 seconds.
This doesn't represent happiness.
Starting now.
I live downtown LA. I don't eat every day. I don't go to sleep every day. Yeah. All right, I came here with no money, and look at me. I'm happy.
For this next round, we got Joseph versus Aaron Branch.
They might end up scratching.
What'd
The
you
prompt
say?
is, does size matter? Ooh. You'll be arguing why it doesn't.
Like height?
And you'll be arguing why size does matter.
Oh, God.
Feels pretty fitting. Joseph, you got 30 seconds. Tell us why does size matter starting now.
Because no matter what you know how to do with yours, it's things, it's things that you can do with a big that little niggas can't do.
Wow.
Simple as that.
I can relate. I know what you're talking about.
Okay, all right, okay. Straight to the point. He said he got that BDE. If you don't got it, you wouldn't know it.
Okay.
Aaron, tell us why size does not matter starting now.
Let me just start by saying it's great to be here. Okay.
All right.
That sounded like a little answer.
Private jets, models,
Okay.
5-star comedy clubs. These are all the things that my friend Denny Love does on a daily basis.
Okay.
And he is able to make his life matter every single day.
Okay.
Size doesn't matter. It's all about the heart. It's all about the drive. It's
right.
all about the ambition.
That's
and I'm proud
right.
to call you my friend that matters.
Hey.
I love you.
Joseph, I'm gonna give you 15 seconds to rebuttal on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Everything he just named is superficial. Yeah, you can attract that with what you got, but my boy, they not coming back for free. They not coming back for free. You're not getting no return customers without having
Aaron.
God damn, put a little more. Come on, hey, we got
Lewis, whose side is you on?
Aaron,
Yes.
you got 15 seconds. He's saying you're talking about this materialistic, superficial stuff. Your time starts now.
Materialistic coming from the man wearing Chelsea boots.
Talk to him. Talk to him.
And if I'm being honest, I could say more, but I would need captions. I did not understand a single word he just said.
Oh, talk to him.
But I will say, we shall overcome.
We should lower the driving age to 14 years old.
Hell no.
You'll be arguing why we.
Well, there are some 14-year-olds who are driving.
If you have like a hardship.
Yeah.
That's different.
That's different. And there's very few.
Should.
My nephew
And you'll
should
be arguing why that's a stupid idea. You got 30 seconds. Go.
He turned 14.
Lowering it to 14 years old, that's dangerous because we have major cities like New York, all those places where, in LA even, the amount of crashes that people have and they're an adult. So imagine a 14-year-old on the road and you're chasing them and they're behind you. You don't want to, and they be playing Mario Kart regularly. So we're not trying to do that on the road. That's not safe.
Lewis, you got 30 seconds. Why do you think we should lower the driving age to 14 years old?
Only reason I feel like 14-year-olds should be able to drive is because, you know, it's young men like myself. When I was growing up, I was driving at 14, moving around. You got opportunities to drive to a woman, you understand me? You could drive yourself to the movie theater, football game. You can learn independence at an early age.
Yeah.
So I think it might be a good thing for the men. I don't know how I feel about for the young women.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if I agree with that.
Okay, that's interesting.
I don't know if I agree with that.
Tough.
Like
That's a lot of sexist.
I didn't like that word.
I'm gonna give you 15 seconds. Okay. He's talking about how we should lower it for men, but not women. What do you think? Go.
I think that's sexist.
Oh!
Second of all, absolutely not. Like, do you trust a 14-year-old with anything? And to be behind a vehicle? Absolutely not. No, it's a no for me.
I'll trust him to finish the Fortnite map. Hey, 14-year-olds, hey, no. I know some people who used to drive at 14, and they did very well. But I don't think everybody should.
That's what I was going to say. Also, the couple people that you may know that may be, you know, a little bit more mature
hardship.
and whatever
It was
the case
hardship,
may be, cool. But majority of 14-years, no.
Yeah.
For me. I'm so sorry.
Okay. 11 seconds.
Majority of 16-year-olds,
Let me
though.
take that back, King.
You got 50 seconds starting
21.
now.
It's crazy because I got a stepdaughter that's 14. So, you know, you start doing the permits at 15, right?
I believe
so. It's okay to teach a young woman how to drive, but I'm saying the intentions, where are you going if you're 14 as a young woman? At 14,
Time's up.
Ooh, I was finna pop my peak. Ooh, you better stop me.
I think we should keep the P hidden right now.
Just stay hidden. Put the P away, baby.
Put the P away a little bit.
Debate point is, emotional cheating is not as bad as physical cheating.
And I'm debating what?
You're debating why emotional cheating is not as bad as physical cheating.
Okay.
And you're debating why emotional cheating is worse
Okay.
than physical cheating. 1, 2, 3, go.
You gotta think about this. Ain't nothing more intimate than two human beings sharing a sacred union of holy matrimony and getting horny. There's nothing more intimate than that. Because when you emotionally cheating, you just really talking. We could just be laughing together. We could share stories and laughter. But if I'm in them drawers and I'm in them walls, we have a spiritual connection now.
Ooh.
That's something that can never be denied. That's something that can never be destroyed. We can call it emotional content.
Damn.
That was good, D.
All right, Lee, you got 30 seconds. Why you think emotional cheating is worse? 1, 2, 3, go.
I feel like the fact that y'all all got excited over there shows that men do think that physical cheating is not as bad, but there is something that is more intimate than physical, like cheating, and it's emotional. Like, you're in love with somebody on me, that's just not gonna happen. Like, that's painful. You can have sex, whatever, but you're gonna fall in love, that hurts. Yeah.
Okay.
That's true.
Hey, she only did
That's true.
22 seconds. Okay. 15-second rebuttal.
The first thing you started with, she said something about love. Baby, we ain't saying nothing about love. You know what I'm saying? We just getting to know each other. That don't mean that we actually are in love with one another. We just kicking it, baby. That's not emotional. That might be, we just have fun together. Is that cheating?
Time's up. Time's up. Okay. That felt like you've said that before to somebody.
I never said that. I've said that once or twice.
Okay. Let's all right, Lee, 15 seconds for a last rebuttal.
Come on, Lee.
Go.
I don't know. I just think that if you're physical with somebody, like whatever, but if you're emotional, like you're dating them. It's not, we testing the waters. This is your girlfriend you cheating on.
Damn.
So it's a no for me.
Okay, all right. Hey, I respect both sides of the pill. Well done.
All right, let's start with a friend. Oh my
Going
goodness.
down.
Oh wow. What you will be debating is, should men pay for everything in the relationship? I want you to debate the affirmative.
No,
She said no.
I'll take the other.
No, see, you want it easy. You're gonna date. I want you to say why you should be doing that, and you say why you shouldn't.
Okay.
In 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, so men should be paying for everything because in retrospect, in a relationship, women are naturally.
Oh, it's not something she personally agree with. That's why
Right,
she said.
she was like, no, I want the.
I can't speak on it because I don't
now
personally
you
agree.
forcing me to have to say something.
But that's debating. That's debating.
That is debating.
Because, like, say for instance, because that's technically what lawyers do. They might have to say, hey, my client is innocent. But this nigga is actually guilty as fuck. I wish you was locked up too. But I have
That's
to
what
do.
makes a good or not,
Yeah.
whatever it is that you're doing.
Men should be paying for everything because in retrospect, in a relationship, women are naturally the ones who provide emotional support, affection, who are there for you, and men are naturally domineering and they take care of the woman. So the reason a man should be paying everything is because the woman's gonna be reciprocating with emotional support, care for you. They're gonna be the ones that when you come home from work to pay for everything, they'll take care of you. So that's why they should.
She should have said, we cook, we clean, we do. But everybody don't cook and clean.
Boring.
All right.
Get her, Gav.
All right. Fellas, can we make some noise?
No, I'm sorry. That was good. That was good.
We were speaking debate.
Yeah.
None of the men clapped in here, and I think that's a problem. Kev, you tell us why men shouldn't have to pay. And go.
Equality is where it starts.
You know that one.
First of all, she forgot all the people that maybe are dating men or women.
Ooh, picture.
We have friends that maybe have 2 men in a relationship.
That's true.
It can't just come down to sex. In a relationship, it's about providing an equal amount, putting in 50-50 and building together.
Yeah.
I'm not in this world to ask for anything out of anybody else.
Yeah.
I'm putting in as much as you are.
That's what I'm talking about, Kev. Cut the last part. He was out of time. You have 15 seconds to give your rebuttal to that.
So
he
first-
spoke on it. Girl, hold on. He spoke on equality. Let's talk about it. And go.
Okay, so even if we're considering polyamory or queer couples, there's almost always likely a gender difference in the relationship. So you'd have a mask, a femme, a stud. There's always gonna be someone who takes on the domineering role, which is why they should pay because the other person naturally is gonna be taking care of them emotionally, not just through sex, but through physical affection, emotional support.
That's time. Give her
That was good. Really good response.
Good rebuttal. Good rebuttal.
Cook right there. 3, 2, 1, cook, Kev.
I don't operate based on assumptions, assuming that in couples, people are a certain way. I treat people as they are. Human beings, all right? I don't care if you're more feminine, more masculine, we're in this together. 50-50 is the way it should always be. Sometimes it's gonna be 30-70, sometimes it's gonna be 60-40, but most of the time, it should always equal out to 50-50.
But you're talking like you're dating the whole world.
Oh, you gotta follow the
That was
rules.
tough.
That was nice.
Listen.
That's tough.
Kev, that's it.
No.
No, we can keep going.
Oh.
Come on, Ari.
He said, I'm ready.
No, I got it.
All right, give her a round of applause. Thank you, Ari.
All right, we're gonna move on to the last
did good.
round. This
She
is the
actually did good.
electives round. They each have an elective that they took in high school that they're good at, whether it's cooking, sports, singing, dancing. They're gonna come in one by one.
What was your elective?
Band.
You were in band. I forgot you.
I played the clarinet and I loved it
You was in band.
for a long time.
You were. I forgot. How many years? Oh, your high school? Did you do all 4?
5 years. I got out in high school. I didn't do it
No, I'm saying, I said, did you do it all 4 years in high school? Not junior high. I'm saying all 4 years in high school. Were you in band?
I got out my 9th grade. I did it from I got in band. I'm not talking about just high school. I'm talking about the amount of time I was in band.
When do y'all start band?
We started in the 6th grade, so it would have been 4.5. We started in the 6th grade.
We started 7th. I did band my 7th grade year.
So I did 6th, 7th, 8th,
Percussion.
and 9th. I didn't do my 10th, 11th, 12th grade. So
percussion.
About 4 years.
You know what I'm
Four
saying?
and a half.
Snare, quad, you know. But 4 years of high school, 2 years concert choir, 2 years.
I was about to say choir.
2 year concert choir, 2 year show choir. Just because y'all think I can't sing now, the boy used to dance bow tie and all, tuxedo style. Lego.
Show us their talent, and then from there we're gonna decide what GPA belongs to who. What is your elective?
I can play an instrument, but I could not bring it today.
Justin, can you beatbox?
It's probably too big.
No, I can't, but I can sing.
So
there
we go.
Here, Justin, sing.
Perfect. Let's hear it.
Let's get it.
It goes like this: the fourth, the fifth, the minor chord, the major lift, the baffled king composing hallelujah.
He broke too many times.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
Remix.
He should have do re mi fa sol la ti do before he started. Do re mi fa sol la ti. Okay.
What y'all rated 1 out of 10?
Hold on. Okay, before we rate, hey.
That take a lot of balls.
Yeah, that takes a lot of balls, bro. To come on here in front of all these strangers and do that, bro.
That was really good.
You earned my respect.
No, that took a lot
With
of
that
balls,
being
man.
said, that was terrible.
No, you did great, man. Well done.
Yeah, that was great.
Well done.
All right, Joseph, what is your elective?
I'm also a singer.
Ooh, we got two.
Come on,
of them.
Joseph.
I knew that.
This turned to American Idol.
I like it, yeah.
I'm gonna just sing a little excerpt from Lose Control by Teddy Swims.
Ooh, he
Okay,
sung this
come on.
before. He
Teddy
sung this
Swims?
before.
Feels like the walls are all closing in and the devil's knocking at my door. Out of my mind. How many times did I tell you I'm no good at being alone?
Hey.
Yeah, it's taking a hold on me. Trying my best to keep from tearing the skin off my bones.
Yeah.
Don't you know I lose control when you're not here with me?
He sing like he tall.
Damn! Hey! Look! You ready for us?
Please tell me you're singing too.
She about to dance.
Can sing, but I'm not singing today. It's not American Idol, you know what I'm saying?
What's your elective?
I'm a dance.
I knew it. I
Y'all
knew
give me
it.
a beat, please.
We can definitely give you a
Give her a
beat.
Burna Boy beat.
Oh, why?
Nigeria. African.
Exactly, but I wanted to hear it from yourself.
Oh, you want me to do a Burna Boy beat?
I'm just kidding.
Juju Bible. Nothing to discuss.
Oh, okay.
I know the song he's trying to reference.
Dude, that was great. I was gonna give you an Afro beat, but that was really good.
that was
Well done, Amanda. Well done. All right, Lee. First of all, what is your elective?
My elective is I did gymnastics and cheerleading.
Well, what are you doing for us today? This does feel like American Idol.
What will you be doing for us today? Hey, don't Herm, make sure you give that back to her.
I am. She seen me take it.
I don't know. I'm just gonna do some flips, I guess.
Oh shit.
Oh,
She hitting that shit,
right?
though.
God damn.
I wonder what level of cheerleading was she on, like competition style, or you know what I mean? You know they compete up here, right?
Yeah.
They'll compete with the cheerleaders back home.
Hey. Okay, well, everybody else did well too. I feel bad we setting up this.
She did a whole flip though.
But that was impressive.
Okay, I'm so sorry. I'm gonna sing Yeba's Heartbreak.
Oh, I love that song.
Okay.
That's Drake. Oh.
You may not know right where you're going, but I do. All of the times you weren't chosen, I'll make it up to you. And all the feelings you're not showing when your river's overflowing.
She's Hispanic.
I swear to you, I do.
Ooh, a little turbulence.
it's hard to seem like he did Teddy Swim, which is hard to seem like Teddy Swim. Hey, what's her name? Yaba.
Yeah.
The original singer,
Yaba.
She's very hard to sing. Like those two are great singers, though. It's hard to do their song.
That was good though. So y'all think this as is that we have it is good?
The only person I would argue is Joseph might be lower.
And he was cheating.
And he was
cheating
I didn't
the whole
cheat
time.
off nobody.
But you
They'll
know
see
what?
it when they watch.
Not as I'm thinking about it. He might be a 1.7.
He might be.
That's what I feel.
That's
The
what I
only
feel
reason
you.
I'm keeping it at, because y'all saying that
The
you have to have a
sports thing.
certain, you have to have over a 2.0.
But
Are you
maybe-
100%
No,
about
look,
that?
look. The only one, but he plays sports though. So
Right.
if he plays sports, he had to be eligible to play.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
So that's the only thing.
So what do you think, Denny? Would you switch 3 and 6?
No.
You still keep it the same way it is right now?
I think we leave it.
Yeah, I like it.
I think if we wrong, like
agree
I'm
with
happy
this.
to die.
But I mean, it is what it is.
Who is the fucking 1.7?
Honestly, the 1.7, I think
Could be Lee, though.
the 1.7, I think, is Joseph. Just the way he come off. I know so many people like him.
But
They
he
didn't care
played
about
football, though.
I don't know. I don't.
And he got a college scholarship. So 1.7, you ain't cutting it. And you would have been on academic.
Did he have a 1.7 and then maybe he had to go to summer school or something to like?
But that it's your high school graduating GPA, though.
Yeah, true.
Or he automatically came in on academic probation. He wasn't qualified.
Keep in mind that is a thing.
That is a
when
thing
you graduate
in
high
college.
school.
You can't get a scholarship, but you will be on academic probation. And you're not eligible to play, so you have to redshirt.
Like, what, a 2 point?
You have to get your GPA up to a 2.0.
A 2.0 or something like that. Yeah.
And they
So that's
preferably
an
have you at a two. They want you to be at 2.5 just in
They want
case
you to, yeah.
you slip in the class and you'll be able to carry it. But typically, yeah, he can graduate with a 1.7 and still. It depends, because then it will be dependent on his ACT or SAT score.
True. I think the first two, Justin and is it Yamasa? I think those are right.
Masa, I don't think Masa right though.
I think those are right. I think Lee is right as well because she was like talking. She big on, I guess, like the school and education. And she made it seem as so.
But Ari's smart too though, because she was in AP honors.
But she wasn't in everything. Keep that in mind too. She was in AP class. You have to understand. You could be in some AP classes and do well in those, but not do well in other classes.
And that's the reason why, like with Justin, his being a 4.4 just made more sense because he took so many AP honors classes.
Right. So I do think Justin is a 4.4. I do think Amasa.
I don't think she's a 3.8.
I think she's a 3.8. I think Lee is right.
This might be the first time you get them wrong though.
I think. They ain't got no faith in me. I think Lee is right just listening off a conversation in the very beginning because none of these other things helped me. So just listening to how they were in the beginning and how the questions that they asked and how they were and responded to things, I think Lee's a 3.3. The only ones I'm confused about is Joseph and Ari.
Okay.
But I think Joseph is a 1.7. He don't seem like he care at all about school. He care about like real life type of situations.
True. And don't forget, we're going to reveal our GPA.
I like it.
Yeah,
I like
same.
it.
Yeah. All right, we're locking this in. Everybody take a step back.
Man.
Justin, we had you at 4.4. Please step to your correct GPA.
Oh, we cooked. We're cooked.
Okay.
Mastin, we had you at a 3.8. Please step to your correct GPA.
Where you going?
She's going to do the same thing.
Yeah, she is.
She's going to do the same thing.
do the same thing.
3.8. You better go to that 3.8.
Okay.
Yeah. We could have get it now.
Joseph, we had you at a 2.6.
Joseph.
Please step to your number.
Now, if Joseph a 1.7, I got the rest of right.
I knew he was slow.
He said I knew he was slow. And like I said earlier,
Which I'm gonna say,
GPA does not mean that you are smart or dumb.
It
does
valid,
not mean that.
What I said about the academic probation validated what I just said.
And I forgot all about academic probation as well.
Yeah.
But when you said, I was like, oh, most definitely.
And he had to go to tutoring. He had to go to tutoring. I forgot all about the whole process of college.
I know so many athletes that came into college
on academic probation and forced to take tutoring.
Had to. They used to have group
Matter
tutoring.
of fact, we had to, my freshman year, had to take tutoring. just so they wanted you to be familiar with.
We didn't have
where
to.
It's at. No, we had to, and I was like, bro, what? But it wasn't like all the time. You had to take like 1 or 2 tutoring appointments.
Gotcha.
It wasn't something you had to do, but they wanted you to be familiar with the resources. So.
Oh, gotcha.
He cooked us.
That's crazy, though.
How? If he play football.
That makes no sense.
That makes sense. We were gonna switch him.
Nah, he cheating.
So how do you?
That's crazy.
So
I told you I got a scholarship to Central Michigan. I was on academic probation when I got there.
At the same time,
I called that
Ari and Lee,
bitch.
I'm happy to step your numbers on 3.
Damn.
Hopefully we
start
still
listening.
get Lee
Don't
right.
listen.
1, 2, 3. Oh, we would have had it perfect!
I had it. I got
Damn!
it. You gotta listen.
Can we
Damn!
We did a pretty good job.
Pretty good.
You gotta listen.
And I called this shit my damn self. Because I didn't listen.
You know, because you were so stuck on already taking AP classes, and I knew other people that was in AP classes
But
had regular classes. They didn't do well in certain classes.
But remember,
And she didn't take them all.
we were debating on what was the GPA you had to get to.
And I don't know
And you
if
said
every
it's either
school is
2.5 or a 3.
And I said that.
And we was
when I thought about it, I said,
we ain't come back to that.
I said most of the people in my AP classes had 3.0s and above.
Damn.
But I think you had to maintain a 2.5 GPA.
And we said that.
And yeah.
Good job.
Hey, we cooked.
And I feel like that's my fault because I was supposed to identify the 1.7.
If you would have rolled with me, I would have switched.
Yeah.
Speaking of, it's your last episode. That is gonna be all in a day's work. Good
Back in my bag and I gotta brag, I do this shit for real. When we was down and we had nothing, we had to share a meal. We put the shit in overdrive with no steering wheel.
We got 5 people here, all having. Is something fucking funny to you 5?
Yeah, you were fucking stuttering, dog.
Like that.
Oh my!
You know what? I just found your GPA.
It's been 5 seconds.
Where?
Huh?
Did I ask?
What?
Ever?
What'd you say?
Oh, you're smart ass.
Huh? Wait, I didn't
You like a little badass.
First of all,
Yeah.
Jafar, we just started. So you
Jafar.
slow down.
Take off your hat.
Just slow down.
He said, take off your head.
Oh, he a smart ass.
I'm not.
But I understand that he's a smart ass.
Well, he 21. That's
21
a
and a 4.4
And a
GPA.
4.4. You can't
He's
say
a
him
smart
nothing.
ass. Damn, that is crazy. See.
Okay, you can announce your GPA.
No, you
first.
can announce yours first.
Oh.
You can announce yours first. This AP honors.
My GPA, I do remember, but it was like numbers after that. But I just rounded up. Well, no, I just say a 3.8. It was a 3.85 something. I could have rounded up, but yeah, but 3.8.
Clap it up for y'all.
Yeah.
I really don't want to. Yo, again.
Woo! Hold on, write it down.
No, mine's is low. Mine was actually on the show. Mine was a 1.7 GPA.
I remember you. Yeah, I was
Mine was a 1.7
I remember
GPA.
you telling me, but I was like, I can't remember if it was that or lower.
And it wasn't like all my teachers would tell you I wasn't dumb.
No.
I was one of them kids that really didn't apply himself. I was always kicked out of school. I was always sent to the principal's office. I was always in trouble about something. So, like, I was very much so, I would say a trouble kid, but not a trouble kid. But that's the reason why I be like, bro, like I had a crazy past life that literally, when I moved away, it was like literally me escaping my past and trying to better myself for my future. Yeah. So that's when I'm like, your past doesn't necessarily reflect who you're going to be in life. Yeah. It's about the position you put yourself in life. True. Because also, I did get my GPA up to a 3.0 in college. Yeah. But my senior year, I did let it slip because honestly, I had a lot going on in life. And literally, I was working 2-3 jobs at the time, and like I ain't really had nobody I can count on. So my GPA
slipped.
After I got on the program, it slipped a little bit, and I was like, damn. I was disappointed in my own damn self. But I had a lot going on in life, man. So you can't. But your GPA doesn't reflect who you are in life, man.
Yeah, that's true.
So you can be at 1 point, whatever, and still graduate, and you can still achieve a lot in life. So don't let anyone tell you can't.
Facts.
But hey, man. Y'all spam us up in the comments. Y'all let us know y'all thoughts about it for us in the comment section down below, man. But until next time, y'all know how it go, man. I'll do go with the name DJ New Kid. This is
Sierra Nicole.
We are.
We
are.
are.
Go and get it, ain't no time to kick it. Got a stack of flip for my folks. Dollar.